Welcome. Let me make sure I got my chat things set up correctly. Welcome to Artsy Evolutions channel. I'm just hopping in. I was supposed to hop in earlier to work on my other canvas, but I kind of ran out of color. So right now I'm just going to be working with the colors that I do have just to kind of create a background for this 8x10 canvas. So I'm just going to prep it into the background for now. Not sure that I'm gonna finish it today because I'm not sure where I want to go about it, how I'm gonna go about it actually. So I just want to prep it, start up the colors with what I have, and then see what goes from there. Until I get my purples and the colors that I need for my other canvas that I was working on that I posted about. I posted earlier a short about it, what I ended up doing this morning with it. And then once I get the color that I want, then I'll do a live and finish off that canvas with you guys. So right now I'm just using regular water just to prep it. Where is my favorite brush? I should have been more prepared. This is like my favorite brush. I used to be a makeup artist, and I'm still a hairstylist. I still do hair on the side. Makeup depending upon request. But I usually just took all of my makeup brushes, since they're really good brushes. This is from MAC. And I use the ones that you could use in foundation that you could wet. And they're really, really, really good to prep your canvases and to paint with. I mean, they're meant to be to paint with, right? Makeup is art as well. Oh, why is this yellow? Oh, this brush was a little dirty. Little dirty brush. And as far as background music, I'm still trying to find a good set to be able to use when I do my lives. So for now we have like this instrumental music. Whatever. Instrumental. I can't even say it. Okay, whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I haven't been on like that just because the energies have been a little bit heavy. So now this week has been lighter. So now I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to get creative. I grounded myself enough to kind of just have a more balanced, stable day. Hi, welcome in. Hopefully the chat thing is working. I'm not sure if I set that correctly. But yeah, so I'm just basically gonna prep this canvas. It's an 8x10. I'm gonna turn on the dryer, so the dryer might be a little bit loud. I'm gonna dry this up. I just sprayed it with water front and back. Usually this is how I prep my canvases. And then I'm gonna use whatever colors I have because like I said before, I ran out of color. I have to re-up on my inventory, so I'm just gonna create whatever I can with what I have. I'm just gonna do the background. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go about it. I kind of let the canvas just kind of leads me towards it. However it speaks to me, it's where we're gonna go. As far as color schemes, like I said, I'm just gonna use whatever colors I have, so whatever comes out is what we're gonna work with, right? That's what art is all about. Just creating from, from nothing to something. Nothing is wrong in the creative world. So this is gonna be loud, so I do apologize because this dryer, it ain't no joke. See how loud it is? I am so sorry. I try to use a low setting. The high setting just dries it faster. All right. So I have these colors that I kind of ran out of. I usually like to pour some water in it, shake it up a little bit, and then I'll just start mixing it in there. But for right now, I think I want to start with like a nice, I love green, so I'm just going to start with a nice little lime green. Let's do this color right here. I'm using Apple Barrel. This one is called, I don't even know. I think it's called Envy Green. And then I'm going to use a little bit of yellow, whatever yellow is in here. if there's any of it. Yeah. All right. Commercials. Excuse the music because the music sucks. I haven't found anything that I could use on my lives that they won't flag. So I'm just going to mix that in. And I'm going to water it down like a lot. I almost want it to be like a watercolor. I might do a little white. Whatever I have left here. Just gonna mix that in. It's running. Some nice little light green. I love green. I would always use green in all of my painting. It's one of my favorite colors. I love Mother Nature. And trees. I love trees. I'm a tree hugger and a tree lover. Let me make sure. Oh, hey, Billy. Yes, I'm back. I feel better today. I feel so good today. So I decided to just kind of hop in and just prep this 8x10 canvas with you guys and just basically start the background until I get the other colors that I need. Purple. I need to re-up on my inventory. So in the meantime, since I have this spurge of wanting to create, I'm just going to use whatever colors I have at hand and create from there. So I don't know if I want to use a brush. I think I want to use, actually I am going to use a brush. Let's do that. Let's use this huge brush here. Actually, I'm going to spray the canvas with some water. And Billy, thank you so much for your comment about the energies and stuff. I actually went up online and looked it up. I did hear about that. And I've been seeing videos about it. But when you mention it, I'm like, okay, maybe this is a sign. I need to look this up. And it was very helpful. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sending you love and good frequencies to everybody out there, and hope you guys are having an amazing day. Oh, and it's Friday. Happy Friday. I thought today was Thursday, to be honest with you. I don't know why I thought that. So basically, I'm just gonna go and start just creating. I'm gonna let the canvas just kind of let me do whatever it wants me to do. I'm gonna follow its lead. And like I mentioned before, I really don't have a plan when I start my canvases. I just kind of just go with the flow, unless there's something specific that I want to paint. But usually I just go by whatever. However the energy is, whatever I feel is what's gonna go. We could probably do some darker green now. If anything comes out of this. Dude, I told you, like, I need to freaking re-up so bad. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. I've been painting a lot, too, that's why. Hi, Pama. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm just basically prepping this canvas. It's an 8x10 canvas. I'm just doing the background. I prepped it with water, then dried it up a little bit, and then now I'm just basically doing some light green, some green backgrounds, and very abstract work. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with it. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing an eye or not. So it just really depends on how the background comes out. Then I'll go from there. Belly, you're funny. Listen, Ross is the man. He is everything. Like, dude, I freaking love him. I am not him. I am not worthy. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to make him proud. For sure. I'm just using a darker green. compare it to the one that I did before. This one I just mixed some yellow, white, and lots of water. Ooh. We don't want you to mix together. And I think for this, I'm just gonna go like that. We're just gonna go do random things. Usually the best pieces comes when you're not overthinking or over analyzing. You just go with the flow. Like life, go with the flow. Don't stress it. You know, we live, we learn, and we learn from trials and errors. The same thing with art. When you start, you know, leading towards what you like, what you don't like, and then you get a feel of what tools you like to use when you paint. These commercials are not happening. Goodness, I ain't paying for nothing to be like these apps now, like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon. Their commercials, they be just so disrespectful. Like the commercials be like 3 minutes long. It's almost like they set you up to, if you're an impatient person, don't like commercials, you're gonna fall into the trap and end up like getting the premium plan. Listen, I do not do premium plans. Not over here. That's looking pretty. Let me show you. It might drip a little bit, but it's okay. See, the messier the better, right? Like I would say, the weirder the better, the messier the better. Nothing is perfect. Imperfection is beauty. What other color do I want to use? Mind you guys, I am just using the colors that I do have. And I also don't want to overdo the background. I think I'm going to dry it just a little bit. Sorry for the loudness of the dryer. And then when you dry it, it kind of moves around too, so. With this side. The dryer, what it does, it kind of helps drag down those little water puddles that are sitting on top of the canvas, and it kind of gives it an extra texture. So I like to use the dryer, and I kind of move the canvas around so it could just go in different directions. And I also like to work on the border side of the canvases as I'm painting, so that, you know, after I'm done, I don't have to go back in there and try to figure out what colors I use, especially if you're like if you have a limited, you know, palette, like I do right now. I'm not gonna have enough color to go back in there and try to do the same colors and stuff like that. Replicate, I think that's what I wanted to say. You know, I had a little bit of a air moment there. Let me dry it just a little bit more. And I think I want to dedicate this little canvas to Mother Nature. Like, I love Mother Nature. She's everything. And I have my coffee. Black coffee. No cream. No sugar. Super hardcore. It says buenos dias. Buenos afternoon, or buenos evenings, I should say. I drink coffee all day, every day, if you let me. Which I kind of do in a way. It's just like my comfort blankie. It doesn't, like, I don't drink coffee for, like, to give me energy or anything like that. It does nothing for me. I've been drinking coffee since I was a little girl. You know, the Hispanic household, especially, like, my mom, like, as soon as you were born, they're giving you already cafe with some cheese and crackers. So I developed a really high tolerance for coffee since I was a young kid. So, I don't know why I feel like I needed to say that. But just to let you know a little bit about me. Ooh, I have this blue. It's Key West. It's one of my favorites. As you can see, I've squeezed the heck out of it. And I think I might have to add some water because they're all kind of like done. So I like to take a little empty used up bottle and fill it up with water so that I could just have it at hand, and I'll do a couple of drops. Not too much because you don't want it to like water down too much. I learned that the hard way and then I couldn't use them. And just kind of shake it. Ooh, yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna water it down some more. And this time I'm gonna use a different tool. Oh, I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna slap it in there. Slappity slap. I'll give you a little close up in 1 second, and then I'm just gonna slowly drag some of this color around the canvas. Gotta be nice to the canvas. This is like so relaxing for me. I love painting. I always have since I was a little kid. I have a very overactive imagination and I'm constantly thinking, and this helps me a lot and helps me, you know, stay balanced and get all these visions out, you know. And I like using lots of color, lots of bright colors, and colors that speak to your soul, you know. I'm gonna constantly have to keep going back and skipping these commercials, but it's okay. I don't mind. It's gonna be a little bit of a workout as well. Let me just show you how that looks after I splash. Hopefully the lighting is good. Isn't that pretty? It's just so soft, and don't forget to do the borders. Look at that. Ooh, you're so pretty. Yes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my little dot, like I have this little dotter, I don't know what you call this cushy little circle thing. I think I'm gonna take some dark green. Make sure it's watered down because I want it to be like a light stamp. And I also wanted to leave some texture, so I kind of look for, let me take these out. I kind of look for that where it does like those little bubbles. And because when I stamp it, you'll see what I mean. It creates like a nice little texture, and I think I'm just gonna go in random places. And just remember, you don't want to overthink it. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Just do it. It's gonna be alright. It's still gonna come out nice. It's your art, it's your vision. So who's to say what's wrong, right? So, look at that. You see how it kind of leaves those little textures because of those bubbles? Me like that. That's pretty. And I'm gonna use a smaller one for that Key West blue. It's my favorite. And I'm gonna show you. Maybe this will be a better. Just gonna go over some of these. And everything I'm keeping it super, super light. Because this is just the background. This is what's gonna start off the painting. This is like the gasoline. And then we're gonna drive off after this is dry. Gonna soften this green a little. I think I'm gonna add some pink in here. I think pink will look pretty. Purple will look nice too. But I need to re-up on my inventory. Just gonna set this. I have this little water thing here. Just gonna put them in here so they don't get crusty on me. Ain't nobody want no crusty tools. And I'm gonna dry this up a little bit. It's gonna be loud, so I apologize. Alright, the background's looking nice thus far. And I wanted to add some pink in here. Let's see how much pink I could get out of this bottle. Because I need to buy some more colors. Let me see how much I could get out of here. If not, I'm just gonna put some water in here. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Alright. So I'm just going to add some water in here. Oh, this is such a pretty pink too. I love this pink. It's called Diva Pink. Just going to add a couple drops of water. Nothing too much. I don't want it too soupy. Just enough to give me something. Okay, that was a total fail. Well, that's enough. I don't need a lot because I'm going to water it down too. And I'm going to take this spatula and add some texture. Always have a handy towel. Gonna mix that pink. It's a pretty pink. It's a nice bright pink. It's like a neon pink. I'm just gonna go on random. Actually, I'm gonna wet the canvas a little bit. Just gonna do different shapes all the way around. Trying to give you guys a good angle. And I don't mind if it drips down. There we go. Nice. Yes. Look at that. Starting to look super cool. And I'm gonna do the borders. Remember to always do the borders as you go so that you don't have to like go back in there and try to figure out what to do. Keep the story going all the way around. The border, I don't know if you could do that. I'm gonna pull out my turbo dryer that's gonna be loud. It's gonna sound like a Supra. I'm just gonna dry it up a little bit, so I apologize for the noise. It's pretty, right? I think I want some more of that pink. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of more water because that was not enough. Shake this baby. Let's see what she got for me. Much better. I needed to hear that. I'm gonna just do some dotting around. I try to do it this way so you guys could like see. That's a pretty pink. I like that pink. Me like it a lot. And I'm gonna do the border. I think that'll look cute. Let's do the border. Just in random places, nothing in particular. The more random, the better. And then look at the sides. Hopefully you guys could see that. Did I do this side? Oh, I didn't even do that side, so it's a good thing I looked. Perfect, so I did this side now. It's coming out so pretty. It's nice and light. And reminds me of Mother Nature. That's the goal. We want to show her some love. Oh, I need to put this in water. I almost forgot. Oh, the last thing you want is for your brush to dry. Even though I've discovered that if you forget to wash your brushes and the paint dries, I've been using this bar called Sote. And it really removes the paint out of my brushes, and it doesn't ruin the brushes at all. So it's pretty easy to clean out, which I thought that was pretty cool. Instead of using like dry ass clarifying shampoos or whatever. But that one seems to take out the paint on the brushes super easy. I'll see if I'll do a video about it one of these days, show you guys how I clean my brushes with that. I think I'm gonna add, let's add some blue. I'm gonna use the bright blue. I'm telling you, like, I need to re-up. I'm just using whatever I have until I'm able to re-up on my inventory. So this painting is just using whatever colors I have and making something out of nothing, right? There we go. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit. Just a little bit. Un poquito. Put some water in there. I think I'm just gonna do some some lines. Oh, you know what? I have my little... Yeah, I think I use this one. I don't know where my other one is at. I have a mess here. And I think I'm just gonna add like random lines all the way around, just to kind of keep giving it some different textures and see where it wants me to go. Just kind of let it guide me. It's a guidance. You just have to let it guide you. Don't put too much brain into it. It'll ruin the process. Trust the process, right? Always trust the process. Oh, that's cute. Me like that. You see how it's like coming together as one? I'm just kidding. Don't mind me, I'm like a fool. And then I'm just gonna use that same color and just add it randomly around. The messier the better, remember. I think I wanna add. I think I'm gonna add some of that blue next to that Key West blue that I used. Let me try to hold it like this so you can see. I know I'm gonna paint something in the middle. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another eye. So I don't want to do too much in the middle. I'm kind of going more around it. So any darker colors, I will definitely stay away from the middle. I'm just gonna go around it and then blend everything. Like when I do the eye, then I'll start blending the background with the eye. Dude, it's so windy out there that it's like shaking my freaking doors. My daughter has her window open with the fan on. And it keeps moving the freaking door and it like, I don't like that. But hey, no fear, right? Never show fear. Just going very, very lightly. Whatever color is left on this tool, I'm just dragging it all the way around. I'm gonna add some extra color, but I'm gonna like tap it here just to kind of remove some of that extra color so that it doesn't overdo it. I want it for it to be very light. And like I said, I'm keeping the middle less busy so that when I paint my eye or whatever I decide to do, nothing is overlapping it too much. I'm more concerned about the border lines and the outside part of the canvas. And I think I'm gonna... Lately I've been like, although green is my favorite color, right? So, but blue lately has been my color. I've been leaning towards a lot of blue lately, like clothes, everything has been blue. I mean, I might even like start busting out some blue lipstick. I don't know. If there was blue coffee, I probably would have blue coffee too. I've just been so obsessed with blue. And purple. Blue and purple. Yeah, those have been Other than green, green will always be my number one. That's my baby. Green is my baby color. That's my everything. Ain't nobody better say nothing about green at all. But yeah, blue has been definitely, it's definitely also been pouring onto my artwork. I'm using a lot of blue and green, and the last painting, well, the last canvas that I'm still creating, that I'm working on, that I need to get the purple for, that one, it's purple, blue, and green. I was definitely tapping in for sure. I just want to go all the way around these edges and just kind of create like a little frame, a little fake frame. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? My canvas is thriving. Sorry, I love music. I love singing. Music is everything to me. So I will always sing everything. Like, I feel like my whole life is a musical. If I could talk to you in singing, I will. Like, hi, welcome in. My name is Artsy Evolutions, and I'm painting. But that will be so annoying to a lot of people. So, because I don't even like musicals like that. I'm not a musical type of girl. It's just very rare that I'll watch a musical. Just depending on how much singing is in it. But I wouldn't mind watching it live. You know what I mean? Going on the theater. But I don't know. I guess it just depends. But yeah, I think I'm gonna dry this a little bit. I'm gonna bring out my Turbo Supra dryer. I was not trying to do that. Just gonna dry it up a little bit. So it's gonna be loud. So I'm so sorry. I really am. Like, I apologize. That was super loud. Thank you for holding on. I appreciate it. But I needed to dry it. So it's good to have a blow dryer in handy. Alright, the only thing is, I'm not sure if I want to add anything else to this background. I think this is a pretty good start. And then once I start painting an eye, which most likely it's what I'm going to do because I've been obsessed with eyes. Always have been, always will. So I might do an eye in the middle, which I think I am. So let me just stop saying I think, because I know I am, right? Let me stop contradicting myself. I'm going to do an eye in the middle. And then after I start doing the eye and using, depending on the colors that I use for the eyes, then I'll start adding more into the background. But I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it. I kind of want to, like, I feel like this is good enough. I don't know what you guys think. I think that's a pretty cool background. It has a lot of good textures. And I even did the borders all the way around. Round and round I go. Where do we stop? Nobody knows. Oh. Alright, yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I will annoy you. I will freaking annoy you. Yes, Billy. That's Mother Nature's favorite colors for sure. And I've been like, you know, Mother Nature, she's everything to me. So I I felt like I needed to represent her, you know, especially with these past couple days. She's been everything to me, and she's so beautiful and she's so creative, right? Mother Nature's unstoppable. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna like leave it here for now. Yeah, it's 6:47 p.m. over here, and it's already freaking dark. It looks like it's freaking 10 o'clock. Like, what just happened? Like, when I came in, it wasn't even dark. I think I've been here for like, oh yeah, I've been here for like 40 minutes, almost an hour. Oh, it's getting dark fast. Here we go. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave it, because I also do have to re-up on my inventory. Because once I start to do the eye, I cannot do water-based down colors. It's just, it's not gonna look cute. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging with me. Thank you, Billy. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging with me for a little bit. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Thank you everybody for all the love. And I'm not sure when I'm gonna hop in again. I'll post about it. I like to do random pop-ups when it comes to live. I never like to do a schedule, because it's all about the energy, what I'm feeling, how I feel, and that's how I kind of like go about my lives. Maybe in the near future, I'll set up a day once a week where I'll hop in live. But I don't like rules. I don't like restrictions. So I kind of like to do everything like sporadically, I guess you could say. So I don't want to say I'm gonna do it tomorrow and then not show up tomorrow. Like, no, I don't roll like that. So I'll just let you guys know when I'm popping in again, and then we could finish this together. I'll start thinking today how I want to go about it, get the vision right, and then start executing it. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the love. Sending you love, blessings. Sleep good tonight. Let go of today. Tomorrow's a new day. And yeah, spread love. And remember, love is your superpower. So always spread kindness. You never know what someone's going through. So yeah, and blessings. Thank you so much. Have a good evening and good night. Bye. I sound like Jim Carrey. Good evening, good afternoon, and goodbye. Ciao. Nos vemos.